So I just wanted to take a second to talk to you a little bit about adapted lenses on the Panasonic S1R. And I will say that this has quickly become one of my favorite cameras that I've ever shot with. I love the just way that this camera is laid out. The buttons allow you to really map them to do a lot of things that I like to do. I like the versatility for shooting both photography and video. I love the 4K 60p in a relatively uncropped fashion. But one of my favorite things is adapting lenses. And I can say that not only have I adapted Leica M lenses with the Leica adapter that they use with the Leica SL, but I've adapted a lot of Canon lenses with this Sigma MC21 adapter. And I can say that the Leica lenses work really, really well. That does allow you to manually enter your focal length of the lens so that image stabilization will work with that particular lens, and that's great for videography. It's also great for whenever you're doing very slow shutter speeds and you want to blur things like water moving and whatnot. Those lenses are fantastic because they're so small and light, and they really actually pair up beautifully with that body. The second style of lenses that I've adapted, courtesy of the Sigma MC21 adapter, are actually the Canon lenses. And I can tell you that in many instances, this sensor will out-resolve many of the Canon lenses. For example, the 50 f1.2 simply is just not sharp enough to keep up with those 47 megapixels. It gives you a rather dreamy, kind of soft image, and if you like that, it's really a great lens. But if you want really sharp detail, you need to look towards things like the Sigma 40mm f1.4, which is an absolutely beautiful pairing with this high-resolution sensor. Works really well. Autofocus is really good. Works well for video as well. But one of my favorite lenses to shoot with is actually this cinema lens from Canon. This is the 18-80 f4.4, and it is a fantastic lens that has a servo zoom motor on it. It has really great controls. It is just a fantastic lens. It has an airy rosette mount, so you can put a handle on it. I use it a lot of times with my Canon C200, which is what I'm shooting this on right now, and it's just a fabulous lens. And to my surprise, not only does it work well as far as transmitting the focal length of the lens that you have it as you have it zoomed, but it also allows you to do the electronic servo zoom. And so with this lens, you can actually zoom in and out with the servo on the Panasonic S1R and really get those nice smooth focus pulls. Now, single point autofocus does not work with this lens, so just be aware that that you are going to have to manually focus. But because the lens is parfocal, you can zoom in, get your focus, or do your digital peaking and get your focus, and then you know that you're going to be in focus throughout that zoom range. It is an APS-C style lens, so you do have to activate through your menu system here the APS-C focal length on the camera, or else you get really bad vignetting. But it's really nice to know that even a nice cinema lens and cinema glass like this not only works with this camera, but it transmits the focal lengths, which is important for image stabilization, and the servo zoom works on it as well. So if you're thinking about the S1 or S1R by Panasonic, just know that this Sigma MC21 adapter works really well. It does not allow for continuous autofocus, and with this lens, it's only manual focusing. There's no single autofocus, but it works with a variety of these lenses and really expands the range of this camera. Thank you for watching.